Okay, she may have stopped me.
CBS Tonight. New CBS Tonight.
She died scrubbing her bathroom floor.
Dying at the base of a toilet. Gotta be one of the worst.
Anna Camp guest stars.
Good day.
Give me one reason this case warrants further investigation.
One. Elsbeth is all new tonight at a special time, 9/8 Central.
She's back. That's just a little taste of Shakira's new song called Die Die, which is the official jam for the 2026 World Cup. Shakira is collaborating with Nigerian star Burna Boy on the music. You may remember Shakira also did the official 2010 World Cup song, Waka Waka. That song made it onto the Billboard Hot 100. The World Cup begins on June 11th, and the first game at SoFi is the very next day. Thanks for watching CBS LA at 5. CBS LA at 6 starts right now.
Right now at 6, a burglary breakthrough. The suspect linked to an organized crew targeting homes from the Valley to West LA. Plus, a controversial school event concerning parents, the national tour that's causing tension in Chino Hills. And millions of dollars spent and thousands of lives saved. The city's harm reduction program sparking debate.
This is CBS LA at 6.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Rudabe Shabazi. Pat Harvey is off tonight. Tonight, an update on that major drug raid in MacArthur Park. Federal agents swarmed the area in a raid that ended with 18 arrests and more than 40 pounds of fentanyl seized. We told you those agents kept our crew away while others got an inside look at the operation. Well, today, a lot of finger pointing about why with no real answer. But also today, our Hunter Sowards got an interesting invitation in her inbox. Hunter.
Yeah, Rudabe, that's exactly right. I woke up to a phone call with an offer from the DEA's office to allow us to be the only media crew allowed to see the evidence that was taken into custody yesterday, as well as speak to the special agent in charge about this extensive operation. And that's exactly what we want to show you right now. Take a look. This was a 3-phase operation. It went over 2 days at different locations across Los Angeles. Now, one of the first busts that happened was at a home in Calabasas on Wednesday. That's where agents recovered 19 kilograms of fentanyl. That is enough to kill 190,000 people. Now, it's also estimated worth, if it had been sold on our streets, was $8 to $10 million. Now, we asked about the evidence that was uncovered during that massive raid on 6 businesses across from MacArthur Park. Of course, 300 law enforcement officials showing up to raid those businesses. They got a big bag of pills yet to be tested, but believed to be counterfeit, possibly containing deadly amounts of fentanyl. But it's important to note, we found out today no arrests actually happened during that raid yesterday near MacArthur Park. Arrests all happened in the first 2 phases at previous locations, including at a home in South LA, where 2 of the main culprits believed to be supplying drugs to the park were taken into custody. Now, I asked the special agent in charge about the rampant drug use at the park and concerns over safety with a growing homeless problem after years and years of concerns from the public and desperate action asks for change. We asked him, why now did we see an operation like this happen?
Now is because it had to be done. It's just time. It's been too long. Everybody's been talking about it. Everybody's been hearing about it. And that's why the DEA stepped up with our partners to get it done. Yeah, look, it's difficult. We're people just like everybody else. And when we're out there doing our job, it breaks our heart to see a parent walking their child to school and this around them. And it became personal.
All right, so what's next? That was the other question I had for the special agent in charge. He maintained that there are going to be similar investigations and drug raids happening at other problem areas across Los Angeles, investigations that are already in the works. So, of course, this is something to continue to track. We also asked about those wraparound services where people needing that help can get it. They're in MacArthur Park. We're going to track the progress there as well. For now, though, we're reporting live downtown. Hunter Sowards, CBS LA.
Hunter, thank you. You've probably heard about Narcan, the brand name for the drug naloxone, which is used to reverse opioid overdoses. LA County has been increasing spending by the millions every year to make it available to whoever needs it for free. CBS News California Investigates wanted to see what impact that investment is having. Investigative reporter Jeff Nguyen shows us what he found out.
It's a strategy called harm reduction, which has been controversial and often politicized. Since 2020, LA County has invested more than $25 million in the program, which includes the use and distribution of naloxone. CBS News California Investigates decided to look into how one harm reduction tool is working. In January, body cam video gives an up-close look of LAPD officer Jonathan Melendez and his partner answering a call for a man lying on the road in Hollywood. He began CPR.
He wasn't breathing. His fingernails were blue, his lips were blue, his eyes were rolled back.
Until a second police unit showed up with naloxone, or Narcan, the life-saving nasal spray that reverses opioid overdoses.
Come on, dude, come back.
Melendez administered 3 rounds of Narcan and continued with CPR until the medication took.
Seeing him breathe on his own was a big relief.
Welcome back.
And when I see that, man.
Michael Williams says he was in the back of an ambulance when he too heard "Welcome Back." In November of 2024, he overdosed on a combination of crack and fentanyl. He says he got a second chance at life thanks to a combination of Narcan and CPR, just like the man in this video.
He was given another life. I was given another life.
CBS News California Investigates obtained LA Fire Department data that shows of the more than 25,000 patients who received Narcan doses since 2022, more than 24,000 survived their overdose. That's 96%. The LA County Department of Public Health says 2024 saw the most significant drop in overdose deaths in LA County history, including a 37% decrease in fentanyl-related cases.
Narcan reverses an overdose almost instantaneously, and it has been shown over and over and over again.
The California Department of Healthcare Services says the leading source of reported naloxone reversals are harm reduction programs followed by county health agencies, then law enforcement. John Alley is the co-founder of the group Safe Cities. He owns commercial properties across LA County, like the building that houses the famous Langer's Deli across the street from MacArthur Park, where we saw people holding what appears to be glass pipes and bags of drugs in public. The Department of Public Health confirms Narcan and generic brands of naloxone are distributed as part of a harm reduction program here. Why are you against the free distribution of Narcan?
Because it's enabling and encouraging people to come to this specific park and other parks and have the Narcan, but also continue to stay here day and night using meth and fentanyl.
People don't actually look forward to overdosing and being revived with Narcan. It's not a pleasant experience. So I don't think that's a driving force.
There you go, breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Officer Melendez's boss says Narcan isn't always enough, especially when a patient doesn't have a pulse.
If you watch the video, you can see him. He's giving sternum rubs, trying to keep the guy conscious and talking to him through the whole thing, trying to keep him with him. And you can hear him saying, "Stay with me, stay with me."
It was right here.
Michael Williams got to see the effects of Narcan coupled with CPR a few weeks after he was admitted into the Los Angeles Mission's recovery program. Another man overdosed in the dorms, and his life was saved because of Narcan being taped to the bunk beds.
And they're really easy to find. Yeah, they're really easy to find.
Nearly a year and a half after his overdose, Williams now volunteers at the Los Angeles Mission, working to give others a second chance at life.
I had a purpose before, but I didn't really understand what that purpose was until I was given a second chance.
Here in LA County, you can get naloxone for free at dozens of vending machines such as this. The California Department of Healthcare Services says since 2022, more than $130 million has been allocated to the distribution of naloxone. Jeff Nguyen, CBS LA.
Mother Nature is bringing the heat this weekend. Meteorologist Alex Piston is tracking a warm up in our next weather forecast. Hey, Alex. Thank you, Alex. Investigators say a burglary suspect arrested in West LA may be connected to a group allegedly committing serial burglaries. That latest break-in happened on Monday. The homeowner told us off camera that she was home with her 4 children when she heard the glass shatter and called 911. Police found the suspect hiding in the neighborhood 2 hours later.
It's scary. When I'm at work, I'm scared for my kids and my wife. I want them to be safe. Doors open, windows open. If there were a break-in, I would get an immediate alert on my phone, so I'm as on top of it as can be.
Police say the suspect arrested on Monday has already been charged with 18 burglaries, and he's allegedly connected to a group responsible for more than 24 burglaries. The civil trial for an LAPD officer who shot and killed a teen girl at a Burlington department store has ended with the jury siding with the officer. Assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk. And Mike, that girl was in the changing room when the officer shot at an armed suspect.
Yeah, Rita Bay, just such a tragic series of events that happened almost 5 years ago in 2021.